Welcome, my beautiful Pisces warriors, to your love and passion reading for April 2019. Sorry it all looks a bit crowded here, but I've been drawn to pull a few cards. The first one being the overall energies or energy for you for the month. And it's sign from above, your guardian angel. And then to take you through the month, approximately at weekly intervals through the 4 weeks, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and I ask for clarifier for the Fool, which is positive change, the Three of Swords, and at the end of the month the Nine of Swords, and I ask for clarification for that, blessings of abundance. Okay, so the overall energy for the month, sign from above, tells you to remember that the universe, the divine, your angels and guides are always trying to guide you, help you along. And one way that they do this is by giving you signs. Now you need to be looking out for these really, because they'll often be quite subtle. So they may be in the form of a flower that you particularly love or that reminds you of someone that you're thinking about. It may be white feathers. It's commonly brought to us to just remind us that our angels are looking over us. It can be numbers, repetitive numbers, or synchronous, no, not synchronous, that's not the right word, symmetrical numbers like 12, 21, 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, there's symmetry there. And just keep your eye out for these things, particularly if they are repetitive, if they keep showing up, and they are helping you to guide your way through your life. And certainly I think this month, it's the fact that this card has come in for the overall energy, I think shows that you need to be particularly aware of the signs that you're being given this month. I think there's quite a lot going on. The beginning of the month with the Knight of Pentacles may be quite a quiet beginning. Knights, though, are all about change, and a lot of you this month have had Knights come up right at the beginning of April. And I think this is because there's been a lot of planetary happenings going on in March that has created a fog and a mist and a lack of clarity for the whole of March, and a lot of chaos across the world, including here in the UK, to say the least. Absolute chaos. And this is only really lifting as Mercury leaves and goes out of retrograde at the end of March. And certainly, the fog is lifting at the beginning of April, the first week. Certainly not before the new moon on the 5th. So I think that's why a lot of you have got Knights, because the fog is lifting and bang, we're into now the change. Change is afoot for you as well, Pisces. With the Pentacles, it can feel a bit plodding, a bit sort of steady, and you can be a bit bored, can feel a little bit slow, but that's okay. Sometimes that's quite good. It allows us to have a bit of a breather, doesn't it? But change is afoot in your love and passionate world. And here we go into the second week and the beautiful Fool card. This is the Major Arcana card for a new start, a new beginning in a major way. And look, he's holding a flower, again, like this sign from above. So I think, look out for flowers if they're meaningful to you. And this person is innocent, is hopeful, is ready to jump off that cliff edge, knowing that they are supported and safe and they're able to start their adventures again. So I think that this might be you in your love world, just either ready to start with a new person, maybe, or a new level. And it will be good. It's a joyful card. Look, the sun is shining. It's very, very positive. And of course, it's been clarified by Parvati, positive change. And so, this is all about, you may have been pushed a little bit, and you may have been pushed into situations that have taken you out of your comfort zone, but they're all for a purpose, and they're all to help you bring in positive changes into your life. And it means that you're spiritually, you're growing, you're awakening spiritually. So it's all very good. Just, work through it, keep going. You are now on a pathway that is leading you into a much better world, a much better time, much better love and relationship. So you're right at the very beginning of that, which is, beautiful. And then the Three of Swords has just popped up on the 3rd week of the month. Three of Swords traditionally can mean a little bit of heartache, but it also means that sometimes there are things we need to cut out of our lives, or blocks that we need to cut to break through and move forward in our lives. So if there's anything that's holding you back, anything that you feel is getting in your own way, any fears, worries, doubts, use this sword to cut them away. Use various techniques like emotional freedom technique, which I use a lot, just to help get rid of those negative energies that might just be hanging around you a little bit. And in this deck, which is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, it talks of pinching. It says, you must call attention to disagreements and incompatibilities before finding the courage to end a relationship that is now empty. I think looking at the rest of this reading, you may well be ending a relationship. You may just be ending the stage of a relationship in order to move up to the next stage in it. So call attention to disagreements and incompatibilities. Work on things that aren't quite working in this relationship. Cut the cords of them. Talk to your partner and work through them. Okay, because that's just a little bit of negative energy. And at the end of the month, again, this may be causing you a little bit of worry, I think, keeping you awake at night. Just try not to worry about things. This card is clarified by blessings, so you may be just dropping into a negative frame of mind a little bit. You may have had a few difficulties and it's causing you to worry, but often these worries are unfounded. And in fact, the fact that this is the clarifying card, that you have blessings in abundance, means that your prayers are being heard and answered. Give your fears and worries to your angels. You can do that by, if you wake up in the middle of the night, call your guardian angel in, and they'll be holding a bucket out for you to put all your worries into it so that they can take it away for resolving in the divine, in the universe, in heaven, whatever you want to call it. So they will be dealing with those worries for you. Don't worry about how your needs are going to be met, particularly if you are, thinking of ending a relationship that no longer serves you, that's now empty. Some of us get a little bit wobbly about that. You are about to start a brand new pathway, and it is going to be positive. But, sometimes it can just lead us, we are human, lead us to a little bit of worry. So don't worry about how your needs will be met. Your angels are going to be providing everything you need for you. Alright? And if you need inspiration, remember, look out for those signs, because they will be giving you Lots of signs this month, so be open to that. All right, you're being supported, you're being protected, and let this in. It's all coming for you. All right. I hope that resonates for you, Pisces. Please let me know by subscribing or liking, sharing or commenting, because it allows me to keep going and doing these readings for you, which I hope you find useful. Just at the end of this video is a very short clip talking about another passion of mine, which is healing through dance to rock, and specifically dancing to heal our chakras, which are 7 spinning balls of energy, beautifully coloured, brightly coloured balls of energy within our bodies, and they represent our spiritual selves, and they all need to be working well, and they all need to be integrated, really to find and to become whole and to raise our vibration and spirituality, and to carry on with our personal spiritual growth. So have a look at that. There's a link in the writing underneath the video if you want more information about that. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Dance to rock. Find your inner truth. Progress your spiritual journey. Raise your vibration.